Hello everyone, welcome back to Jikook Diaries, the only place where every glance, gesture, and whisper between Jungkook and Jimin feels like a secret being softly told to the world. Today's moment will make your heart skip more than just a beat because what else do they want to see? Really? Jungkook is already acting like the most protective and devoted boyfriend anyone could ask for. The moment we're talking about didn't even need words. It was all in the way Jungkook moved. The way his body instinctively shifted toward Jimin, shielding him with the gentlest yet firmest presence. Whether they were on stage, navigating through a crowd, or even just walking side by side during a live broadcast, it was clear Jungkook wasn't just with Jimin. He was protecting him like someone who'd already made a silent vow. There was one specific instance during a fan live when a loud noise startled the members. Cameras were flashing, fans were screaming, and things got a little chaotic for a second. But Jungkook's reflexes? Immediate. His arm instinctively went in front of Jimin as if to guard him from anything that might come their way. No hesitation, no second thoughts, just raw instinct. That's not something you do for just a friend. And it doesn't stop there. Have you ever noticed how he constantly checks on Jimin? His eyes scan the room but always return to him. If Jimin looks tired, Jungkook's demeanor softens. If Jimin's cold, Jungkook is the first to offer his own jacket. And if someone says something too harsh, even as a joke, Jungkook is right there, either laughing it off with a protective arm around Jimin or sending that subtle, warning glance only the two of them understand. This protective energy Jungkook radiates, it's not for show. It's not fan service. It's consistent. It's natural. It's like he's operating on a frequency that only Jimin's heart can hear. When Jimin is nervous, Jungkook is calm. When Jimin shines, Jungkook watches with pride, like someone watching the person they love step into the spotlight they deserve. But let's not stop there. Because if we rewind the timeline just a little more, if we look deeper into their shared history, there's a quiet evolution that starts to appear. A growth not just in their careers or their fame, but in the way they move around each other. In the way Jungkook's natural instinct to protect Jimin didn't come from nowhere. It was built, moment by moment, through years of being each other's safe space in a world that never stops watching. Remember those early days? When Jungkook was still the shy maknae, still trying to find his voice in the whirlwind of debut stages, interviews, and training. Even back then, there was something in the way he looked at Jimin. A kind of admiration, a spark. Jimin, with his unwavering support and soft encouragement, was one of the first to truly see Jungkook not just as a teammate, but as someone full of potential and warmth. Maybe that's when it started. The quiet promise in Jungkook's heart that someday, when he was strong enough, he'd be the one doing the protecting. And perhaps the most touching part? Jimin lets him. He allows Jungkook to take care of him, something that doesn't come easily for someone who always tries to stay strong for others. But with Jungkook, he softens. He leans in. He trusts. That kind of trust, silent, deep, and unwavering, isn't something you build overnight. That's something that comes from years of shared dreams, tears, laughter, and quiet promises whispered behind closed doors. And don't even get us started on the way Jungkook always waits for Jimin. Have you noticed? At award shows, events, and even just walking out of restaurants, Jungkook waits. He doesn't walk ahead like he's in his own world. He checks, glances over his shoulder, holds the door open, slows his pace, makes sure Jimin is beside him, not behind, not lost in the crowd. And that's not just respect. That's care. That's love disguised as thoughtfulness, as instinct, as the unspoken rule. We leave together. We arrive together. What makes it even more beautiful is how effortless it seems. Jungkook doesn't try to be someone else around Jimin. If anything, he becomes more himself. He teases, he laughs louder, he sings goofily just to make Jimin giggle, and when things get serious, when the mood shifts, you can see him lean in. Literally and emotionally. His body language softens. His voice lowers. His eyes become more tender. And what about Jimin? What about the way he melts around Jungkook? The way he looks at him with that quiet smile that says more than any word could? The way his entire body relaxes when Jungkook wraps an arm around his shoulder? It's like watching two people who have found home in each other's presence. No matter how busy, how loud, how chaotic the world gets around them, there's a calm in their proximity, a gravity. There's a specific clip from one of their concerts that never leaves our minds. It wasn't even meant to be a Jikook moment, but the camera caught it. Jimin was off to the side, clearly catching his breath, sweat dripping down his face after a particularly intense performance. The crowd was roaring, the music still blasting, and most of the members were scattered across the stage engaging fans. But Jungkook? He turned around, found Jimin in a heartbeat, and crossed the stage with purposeful steps, just to hand him a towel, just to brush a hand across his back, just to check. People ask, why do fans care so much? And to that we say, because it's rare. It's rare to witness something that feels this genuine in the public eye. It's rare to see two people grow up together, become each other's comfort, and still choose each other, day after day, moment after moment, with no need for an audience. So really, what else do they want? Jungkook protects Jimin like he's already his. Not because he has to, not because it's scripted, but because it's who he is when it comes to him. If that's not love, if that's not the beginning of something deeper and lasting, then what is? Their story continues to unfold, not with dramatic confessions, but with little moments that speak volumes. And we'll be here for every single one. And that's it for today's heart-melting moment from Jikook. Whether it's on stage, backstage, or even just quietly walking side by side, Jungkook always shows us what care looks like, what real, quiet love feels like. Not everything needs to be said out loud, especially when his actions already scream, "She's mine to protect." Stay tuned, because real love doesn't need to scream. Sometimes, it just shows up quietly, in the form of someone stepping between you and the noise, saying with their actions, "I've got you." So what do they want? Because from where we're standing, the love is already written between the lines. Thank you for watching, and if this moment made your heart flutter like ours did, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, leave your thoughts in the comments below, and of course, subscribe to Jikook Diaries for more stories that prove. Maybe Jikook isn't just fan service, it's something real. Until next time, keep loving, keep believing, see you in the next video.